So you guys, that was my weigh-in, and here I want to show you how good I did as far as losing inches this month. Okay, there we go. This is getting better. Getting better. But I just wanted to show you that I did good as far as losing inches, and I started the month off doing great. The first week I lost 9 pounds doing OMAD. The second week I believe I went back up about 2 pounds. And the third week was Thanksgiving, and that's a whole different story. But as you see, I have been maintaining as much as I can, and let me tell you the story of how Thanksgiving week went. Okay, but like I said, I just wanted you to see that I have losing inches really good this month. And you can always have non-scale victories, you guys. Non-scale victories are great also. It's something to keep you going. You can see what my shirt says. My shirt says, Keto Granny goals. Start off heavy. Keep working at it and you're going to see some results. You're going to lose weight. Incorporate fasting. Let me get this right. Fasting, exercise, and get results. But this is another design of one of my shirts. How are you doing? How did you do for Thanksgiving? I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I did. I actually just finished eating some more of my Thanksgiving leftovers, and today I'm going to get rid of a lot of those that I have, and I don't have that much left, which is great. You know, for the month of November, I started doing the OMAD, and I really enjoyed doing the OMAD diet. I was losing weight at a really good rate for those who want to lose weight rapidly. But I found out that I didn't want to lose weight that rapidly. And I only say that because I already have loose skin, and my skin was just getting looser, I had noticed, at a rapid rate. You know, right now as I'm dieting, a lot of the times I feel like I am dieting to lose my loose skin, if you know what I mean. I have a lot of loose skin. Some say I don't have, some people think I don't have a lot, but I have a lot of loose skin, especially around my midsection. That's where my problem is going to be. And then on my bat wings here, I believe this is where I'm going to have a lot of my issues with the loose skin. So I also found that while I was doing OMAD, that it was getting very hard for me to maintain my calories. I know they say eat until you're full, and when you're satiated, stop eating. But doing OMAD, I still have to aim to eat a certain amount of vegetables, and so therefore I have to get enough protein in. That's very important if you're doing the keto diet. I have to get enough protein in, because if not, then I will have consequences from that. You can have issues as far as hard, brittle nails, your hair falling out, just a whole bunch of issues. If you're not getting your protein, you have muscle loss, a lot of issues. So there are some things I want to make sure that I am doing when I'm dieting, and the one thing is to maintain a calorie intake, especially at my age. I do aim to maintain a certain calorie intake, a certain vegetable intake, protein intake, and now even fat intake, since I do the ketogenic diet. I found that it was easier for me, which I think I've explained it in a couple of the other videos, but it was easier for me to do OMAD. Now, some days I can do OMAD, have the 1 meal a day, but for the most part, I felt like I was being stuffed, like I was stuffing myself, and I was stuffing myself because I was trying to eat a certain amount. I would put maybe a little bit more than I wanted to eat so that I could have a little bit more variety and different things like that. And then I put my leftovers up and rotate it out the next day. That's kind of how I did when I was doing the OMAD. But I started feeling like I was overstuffed. Started feeling like that turkey that, you know, you fix for Thanksgiving and you start stuffing everything in there. You want to get everything in, all the cracks and everything. You want to season it real good and everything. I started feeling like that seasoned turkey. And let me kind of explain it to you like this. I started feeling like all the food I put in, like this bottle, that I was just packing it in, stuffing it in. And I had gotten so full that I felt like I was expanding and then maybe even overflowing some. So that's how my stomach was feeling. And it felt like that for most of the day on a lot of the days that I was doing the OMAD, especially back to back. I found out just by listening to my body. I always tell people, listen to your body. Listen to your body when you're dieting. And it's going to tell you what it can handle, what it can do, and what's best for it. Listening to my body, I found out 2 meals a day are better for me. I can still get the benefit of fasting for a long period of time, so I can get that autophagy, because I'm still aiming to eat my meal within a 1 hour to 3 hour window, at least a 1 to 3 or 4 hour window. That way I can have 20 hours of fasting. Anywhere from 20 to 22 hours of fasting is what I want to get in for myself. So I found that the 2 meals a day, like I said, work best for me. So I can get up in the morning, and if I eat my meal about 12 or 1 o'clock, that works out great. I can eat my meal then, the major part of it or the least part of it, however you want to eat or however you eat. I can eat the major part of my meal then, or I can eat half of my meal then, and I can save the other half to complete and finish later, which works best for me. And that way I don't feel so full. I allow my body to digest some of the food, so that way I don't feel so stuffed, and I enjoy my meal a lot better. And then also I found that if I'm not tracking, then I tend to eat a little bit more. So I'm finding that I'm going to go back to tracking. I'm going to back to tracking my meals, because I'll eat, or either I'll put my meals in ahead of time as I'm preparing the meal, knowing exactly what I'm going to eat. And then I'll know what my macros is going to be kind of ahead of time, and I can adjust it out or add in from there. So those are different little techniques that I use to try to stay within my macros and everything. But like I said, I've come up with a schedule for myself. I'm always doing tweaking to my diet, and that's what you have to do too if you're on a weight loss journey. It pays for you to stop every now and then and to just think about what you're doing, think about your diet, where you're at, if you want to make it better, if you're reaching your goals or you're getting the benefits that you want, and you may have to tweak it in order to do these things. So I have come up with, because I do want to have fasting, I have come up with where I will be doing OMAD on the days that my body feels like OMAD. And then if it turns into a 2-MAD day or 2 meals a day, then that's okay. That's okay. But then I want to keep it within that 4-hour eating window at least, so that I have at least 20 hours of benefits from fasting. And this turns into intermittent fasting, which is okay. Intermittent fasting is great to lose weight also. I have been incorporating intermittent fasting later on, much later on in my diet. When I first started off, I didn't do any type of fasting. I simply ate during that eating window and didn't eat during my fasting window, and I still lost weight on the ketogenic diet. Later on, when I did learn about intermittent fasting and how to incorporate it into my diet, it helped me also. It helped me mainly with maintaining my weight loss. I have maintained the 127 pound weight loss. I maintained that for at least almost 2 years. So I here during the pandemic, I gained back 15, almost 20 pounds that I had lost. So it's been a while that I've been weighing up in the 230s. I look back and I was like, wow, that's been over a year and a half that I weighed that much. But nonetheless, it's going to happen. We're all human. It's going to happen. So I have come up with a schedule for myself that I'm going to be incorporating fasting, and I believe they call it alternate day fasting. Fasting when I feel like it, 1 meal a day when I feel like it, and 2 meals a day when I feel like it. And I'm going to incorporate all this into my diet plan now and until the end of the year. That's my plan. In order to succeed on your weight loss journey, you're going to have a plan. Make sure you have a plan, and when you get that plan, stick to that plan. Now, the reason I had to change mainly from my OMAD, especially for the Thanksgiving week, was I had cooked all keto. I'm going to show you guys my meal. I had cooked all keto for Thanksgiving. And this is the first time that I made total keto everything. I mean, from desserts. I had pecan pie, cheesecake. I had turkey, keto dressing, keto mashed potatoes, cauliflower mac and cheese, keto green bean casserole, keto, I call them keto candy yams, but they were actually, it was butternut squash. And what else? Giblet gravy. I forgot everything for the meal the first day. I mean, I remember everything and forgot the cranberry sauce. Can you believe that? I was going to make cranberry sauce, and my husband told me that I had a can, and so I was like, okay, I'll just use the regular cranberry sauce. And when it was time to eat, I didn't even remember the cranberry sauce. Until the next day I remembered, so I took that can of cranberry sauce out, opened it up, and we had it with our leftovers. Now, you have to be careful if you are eating Thanksgiving leftovers. Today, I am getting rid of my turkey and different things that I have down in the refrigerator. They still are good. I'm going to make a little bit of turkey salad and stuff with it, but since I have let it stay in the refrigerator now for 4 days, it's time to go ahead and pitch it out. So all that is going pitched out. My pecan pie, I have that. I'm freezing some of that in the refrigerator. Me and my husband, we have been eating this Thanksgiving food since Thanksgiving. I haven't really had to cook very much. We get up and we just make our plates out of that because we're not the type to waste any food. So we have been eating from our Thanksgiving meal, and it has been very, very good. But we ran out of dressing yesterday, I believe it was. So it's time now to, when the dressing is gone, and the giblet gravy is gone, and the mac and cheese is gone. When some of those dishes is gone, it's just time to put that stuff away. But I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and like I said, enjoy your holiday. But remember, you're on a weight loss journey, and have a plan. Stick to your plan, or at least stick to your plan as much as you can. I'm very satisfied with my weight loss. My weight loss for the month of November was 5 pounds. I'm very happy with that 5 pounds because it was a holiday. I had lost 9, and I had actually lost 10. And I'm not supposed to weigh in until December the 9th from my November challenge, but I want to start on the 1st of the month. That makes it a lot easier to remember. So December the 1st, this is going to be day 1, and I'm weighing in at 230 pounds, I believe it was. But I'm going to post that, and I want to say everyone have a blessed day, and I'm so glad that everyone had a great Thanksgiving, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.